Pretty dramatic heat wave. We're hearing it all over the news. Connie Watts is here with a remedy to our problem.
Yes.
She's got a fantastic machine from Whirlpool. Whirlpool is one of those famous brands when it comes to great air conditionings as well as home appliances. And many of you might have a Whirlpool refrigerator. I remember we had a Whirlpool window air conditioner growing up.
Oh, cool.
So this brand's been in this business for a long time.
Yes, since 1911. They actually made the very first electric washing machine in 1911, so well over 100 years. And they take that innovation and really have pioneered the space in small appliances. And what we're bringing you today is not only a portable air conditioner, but it's a 3-in-1, David. So this is going to cool your air, it's going to dehumidify your air, and it's also going to act as a 3-speed fan. So you can really use this machine all year round. One
of the reasons we sweat so badly when we walk out into the heat, yes, the air temperature is a factor, but the humidity is a factor. Are you dripping wet by the time you get to your car when you walk out of your office building? It's because the humidity combined with the temperature is causing you a problem. Inside your home, this machine removes the moisture from the air. So now you're in a much lower humidity environment, plus you're getting the cool air. So it's taking the humidity and the warm air out of the house and sending cool air back in. But let's remind everybody that this moisture and this hot air has to go somewhere. That's where the window kit comes in.
Exactly. Auto evaporates outside that window, so you never have to worry about it. And what I love about how it installs is you're not taking a big, heavy, 50, 60-pound air conditioner and trying to fit it in that window. Really easy installation. You don't even have to take the screen out. So you'll have this installed within minutes. It is portable, so it's on wheels, which means you can wheel it from room to room. So now you're able to cool the room you're in instead of your own home. Or if you have central air, there's always that one room that's hotter than the next.
Yes, I was just going to say, and for me, it's my guest bedroom upstairs. And you know what? If you only want company to stay a night or two, put them in that room. Yeah. Because in the wintertime, it's my coldest room, and in the summertime, it's my hottest room. So this is only an air conditioner. I want to be clear about that, but it is a 14,000 BTU single exhaust portable air conditioner. And if you went to bed last night and it was sticky and hot in your house, even with your air conditioning running, and you thought, boy, I need a boost, I need help, I need to make sure this room is more comfortable. Or you got an infant who's in a room where they're cranky because they can't sleep well because of the heat, or your children, what have you. So this is going to be perfect, and it's easy to use and can be controlled with a remote.
Exactly. So very, very easy to use. The control panels on the top of it, and all of the controls that you have at the top also correspond to this remote as well. So you're able to adjust this from the comfort of your own home. Here's our power button. So this one's not powered on, but this is what I'm moving. But power button, here's your modes: cool, dehumidifier, fan. You can have it on any of those three speeds, so low, medium, and high. There is a timer feature built in, so you can set this to turn off if it's running, set it to turn on, and there's your change in temperature.
Look what I just noticed, and we'll shoot the front of the one beside me. If you are wondering what temperature it's set on, wonder no more. As we come in a little closer, hopefully our camera will see that. Yeah, it does. Great. This one is set at a beautiful and lovely 67 degrees. So you can see right away just by looking at it. Why is that important? You're sitting across the room, you don't know what it's set on. You're in your bed at night and it's dark in your room. What's the temperature on the air conditioner? Look right over, you'll see it.
Well, and it's amazing too, because while this is set at 67 degrees, I have a temperature gun here. I'll move my streamer so you can see it. What the air temp that's coming out of here, 46 degrees and going low. So it's pumping out really, really cold air, and that's the quality and the experience that you know from Whirlpool.
Oh, so great. And you know what? As these heat waves come in cycles, because sometimes they'll come and last several days, then we'll get a break after a thunderstorm, it'll cool off for a day or two, and then we're right back in it. So why not go ahead and pick this up now? Because if you're thinking you'll go to your local home store and buy these, we're late in the season when it comes to air conditioning.
Correct.
A lot of those home stores have already sold through most of their inventory, and most of those home stores are not getting reorders.
Sure.
So that means if they have anything left, it's very few, and when they're gone, they're pretty much gone for the season. We're still offering these on QVC, and we have them on our Easy Pay, and we reduce the shipping and handling, in case you didn't notice. That saves you about $14 right there. I don't know about you, but $14, a couple of hamburgers on the way home. Maybe 3, less if you get fries. This is V3, not that I know a lot about it, 35300. Take advantage of this because we're very excited to have it for you. Right out of the box, this is fully assembled. The only assembly you do is the very easy window kit.
Venting it out the window, and that's so easy. I took one of these down to my girlfriend who doesn't have air conditioning, and she was like, oh, I'm fine, but she had pets in the home and people coming over, and I'm like, you have to have air conditioning this time of year. It's way too hot. So between the two of us, and I'm someone who doesn't like to read directions, I I try to just figure it out. Minutes. It was installed within minutes. So her house went from being in the 90s down to a really beautiful temperature. This ranges from 61 degrees all the way up to 90 degrees, so you can adjust it to your comfort setting. And I even love the fact that there's a storage for your remote. So you always know where your remote is if you want to stick it right here on the unit. But this is Whirlpool power, so you can expect a really great, nice, cool air coming out of this machine.
Now look here what we're going to replace. We're going to replace your fan.
Yes.
We're going to replace your window air conditioning unit. If you live on a high floor in an apartment building, you live in fear of this thing falling out of the window. Not only you're losing your investment, heaven knows what you might hit down below, right? And then your dehumidifier. And you're not going to have to worry about pans and empty and all that business because it sends the moisture right back out through the window kit.
Yes, 3.8 pints per hour, so that's multiple gallons per day. So even if you're not of need of the air conditioning, so maybe it's a better temperature, but it's still humid and moist out, you can run it as a dehumidifier and get that moisture out. Because you and I were talking about it. The only thing worse than being sticky and hot is being sticky and freezing too, because you have a traditional box unit that's not pulling that moisture out.
Exactly. And you know what? You do not need to be adjusting your entire home's air conditioning system if you're spending more time in just a couple rooms.
Right.
And thanks to the wheels, or what we call the casters on these, you're able to do all that. Now, can I program this to turn on at a certain time?
You absolutely can. So while it's running, you're able to turn it off. So you would hit the timer feature, and what's going to happen is you'll see this blinking light down here. So that means I have this set to turn off in 8 hours. So if I'm at home and I'm sleeping, or maybe I just want it running for a little bit, hit my timer, I know that it's going to turn off in 8 hours. When the machine is powered down and you hit that timer feature, you'll get that same option. You can turn it on in an hour, 2 hours, all the way up to 24 hours.
Well, think about this. If you leave your house in the morning at 8:30 and you're going to be home at 5:30, then set it for an 8-hour delay.
Right.
And then it turns on about a half an hour before you start home from work. It has been running for a half an hour and you walk in the door to wait for it.
Yeah.
Because we've all been there. You come out of desert temperatures outside, jungle temperatures, and you walk inside to an air-conditioned room and you're just like, oh. It's the best ever. So this allows you to do just that. Also, when we go to sleep at night, Kylie, our body temperature drops as we sleep.
Correct.
So if you go to bed hot and you wake up with a blanket pulled up to your neck because the air conditioner has been running all night, it's because your body temperature has dropped and you didn't need so much the air anymore, and that's why you reach for a blanket, because you're cold, right? So this allows you to set this up to where it can turn off after a certain number of hours.
Yes.
And you wake up comfortable instead of freezing under a blanket.
Yes,
right?
It's a really smart machine, so they've thought of everything and made it easy for you to control. But what I love is the Whirlpool Power. You know, this is a brand that's been around for well over 100 years. So while I have this set to the 60s, you can see the temperature of the air that's coming out of here is 45 degrees. So this is really cold. So like you're saying, if you're turning this on to come home from work, half hour, you're gonna have a nice cool room up to 450 square feet. This can cool.
Hey, I'll tell you now, fewer than 600 of these are available to go around, and in case 393 was going to be a little bit hard to, handle right away, we have special 9-month financing. Ooh. So if you use your Q card to buy your new Whirlpool single exhaust portable air conditioner, we can help you out with 9-month special financing. Now use your Q card to make the purchase. We will approve the full purchase price on your card, but then we will encourage you to make each of your 9 monthly minimum payments on time, pay off the entire air conditioner within that 9-month period, and you will be charged 0 interest.
That's so cool.
That's same as cash.
That's great.
So if you have a Q card, use it, get the 9-month special financing. If you don't yet have a Q card, then you can easily apply for one online at QVC.com, or you can call on our friendly operators. I'll be glad to take your application right over the telephone. So take advantage of all that, knowing also that we can do this for you on our 6 easy payment plan if you're using any credit card, and we have the reduced shipping and handling. We've shaved about $14 off the shipping and handling. Fully assembled right out of the box. The only thing you will assemble will be the window kit. And I want to remind you, the window kit snaps onto the back of the unit.
It does.
This piece snaps into the window plate, and then as long as your window opens top to bottom or side to side, it will work.
Correct.
If you have a casement window that you crank out, this is not designed for your window.
You're correct.
But if your window opens top, vertically or horizontally, you're fine.
And up to 47 inches, so it can go to a really big wide space down to about 25 inches or so, and that's where you're connecting it right here. Only thing you have to do is the filters in the back of it, so you want to vacuum that out, clean that out every couple of weeks. I do it a little bit more often because I have pets, but really, really easy, and you have very easy control controls, but a lot of power. You know, this time of year, it's so hot outside. I walked outside just to go out to my car and I was like melting in the matter of seconds. You need to have a really good air conditioner in your home, even if you have central air. And this one's spectacular because it's a 3-in-1. So it's dehumidifying, it's pulling that moisture out of the air, and it's also your 3-speed fan. So if the temperatures start to move, maybe it's October and you want a nice little fan, you can still use this unit.
Think about this too. What if you live in an older home, you've got an older HVAC unit and it's on its last legs and we're in the middle of summer.
Yeah.
And the folks are telling you it's going to be multiple thousands of dollars to replace that HVAC unit.
Which it will be.
And you're thinking to yourself, oh, thousands of dollars? $393 and I can put it on easy pay. This could get you through the rest of the summer.
It's funny that you say that. My father owns an HVAC company, so this is what he does for a living, and the one thing he always encouraged me to do was to keep one of these in the garage, even if you have central air, because you never know, and it is thousands of dollars to
I've
replace.
had them replaced, and you're not joking. It is multiple thousands of dollars to replace your HVAC central air conditioning system. And if you do that and the furnace all in once, which is what they usually recommend, hold on, kids. Buckle up. Go into the college fund because you're going to need some extra dough. This is V35300, 14,000 BTU, single exhaust portable air conditioner. And this is not from Brand X. This is a company that's been around since 1911.
Yes.
Wow. All right. My darling, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Appreciate you so much. All right. Now, let's remind you about our 9-month special financing. If you choose your Q card special financing, then we'll approve the full purchase price on your Q card, and then you'll have 9 months in which to pay it off, make all those monthly minimum payments on time, and pay it all off within the 9-month period. You will be charged 0 interest. So that same as cash offer there is one more reason we love our Q card. Let me encourage you to apply for one online at QVC.com or call one of our operators. They'll be glad to take your application right over the telephone. All right. At the end of our show, last product, I have another great way to keep you cool, and this one travels with you. It's in your hat, wraps around your neck. You might even wear it as a headband. Who knows? Stick around. In the meantime, let's check in with Kirsten. Is this another look at our shoes?
No, this one is all about anti-aging from here all the way down to your toes. By the way, that product he has coming up next, I've been wearing the orange one. It's great. This is Crepe Erase. It is the biggest growing beauty brand that we have here at QVC because I think women finally realize there's something that can be done about all that aging skin on their body.